All right, good morning. What is going on, everybody? Happy Hump Day, the 15th of the month. Isn't it crazy? It's like we start a new month and then, I don't know, for me, it feels like a couple days go by and then boom, it's already the middle of the month, which is crazy. I mean, next week is going to be the latter half of October, which is just crazy to say that. But guys, today we are going to be continuing the video audit series of digital marketing audits of health clubs. And today we are actually going to do one in Houston, Texas. I'm broadcasting live today from YouTube as well as my LinkedIn. So super excited about that. If you guys haven't joined any of my live streams, subscribe on YouTube. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers. And LinkedIn, I think I have about 17K subscribe or followers on there. So approaching 20,000. Super excited about that. But guys, with that being said, let's get started into this. Let me share my screen. You guys know the deal by now. I go through the Google profile, the website, and the social media. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So I did do a fair bit of audits on Equinox. I think just in all fairness, I can switch it up a little bit. So let's see what would make the most sense. I'm trying to incorporate more audits for businesses that aren't ranking well because those are the ones who need it the most. Yeah, let's go with EOS. Let's see what EOS has to offer. So, gym in Houston, Texas, EOS Fitness, 4.0 out of 5. Little on the lower side. That's primarily the reason I picked it. As you can see here, 4.4, 5.0, 4.8, 4.6. So it's one of those things as time goes on, you know, and just in general speaking, for the most part, gyms have a pretty decent rating. My biggest thing is seeing a gym. If it at least has a 4.5 and above, I'm going to check it out, whether I'm going there myself or whether I'm referring a friend, whatever the case is, right? So if we go to the reviews, they do get a fair bit of 1 stars. I think one of the easiest things they can do is to respond to literally every single review. Um, the nice thing about this, so Devin Barrios leaving a cell number as well, or maybe an office number as well as an email, just being consistent with responding to these reviews. It's very, very, very important to do so. And I would honestly recommend you want to respond to every single review that comes in. Is it going to be tedious? Sure, but it takes literally 2 seconds to respond to a review, and it's improving your Google algorithm. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. Other things to audit on their Google profile, they have 200 plus photos. So this is a good amount of photos. I would recommend that they increase the number of photos as time goes on. That's going to look good for the Google algorithm. I also would recommend for the time being that they also add in and continue adding products like this, accessories, supplements, men's clothing, women's clothing, stuff like this. There's only 4 categories here, and maybe these are the only 4 categories they have, but I would highly recommend to have as many categories and products and services as possible, as well as categories here, just because it's going to help the Google algorithm, right? So make sure you're implementing that. They have 8 questions and answers here, guys. So I would honestly recommend to have them boosted up to probably, honestly, about 20 or 30. These are going to improve the Google algorithm, again, because you can actually quite literally put in a keyword dense long term question and answer it with a bunch of keywords so you can rank higher locally. A lot of people don't know about that. That's one of the biggest tricks that you can do. The thing that I need to give these guys props on, which a lot of gyms just aren't doing, is they're posting updates, which is awesome. They're posting about once a week, which, I would like to see them increase that just a little bit, but for the time being, kudos to them. That's great. They have a pretty optimized profile here for the time being. So, I mean, listen, they have, I don't know how many characters this is, but you have 750 characters to play with, guys, and they have a pretty decent amount of characters here. So that's great. Profiles. So for their social media profiles, they have Meta, Facebook, Instagram, they have YouTube, Twitter. They also need to add in TikTok, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. These 3 are going to complete kind of the profiles you can add to a Google business profile, because you can have 7 social media accounts, and it's good for local citations and backlinks and all this stuff. So I'm actually kind of shocked. Like, the only thing wrong with this page is the fact that they don't have the best reviews. And now that could be because the staff sucks. It could be the fact that, maybe they just don't have the best equipment. I don't know. I mean, but they do get a fair amount of 1-star reviews. So I think one of the best things that they can do, if I'm EOS, is respond to all these reviews, all these negative reviews, and give people a platform to call you. Because at the end of the day, if you give a phone number or an email address and people can call you, what you're actually doing is you're giving people a voice. Hence, they're a lot less likely to keep that 1-star review up there. And they're either just going to take the review down, or listen, they might improve it to a 2 or a 3-star, which is a hell of a lot better than a 1. And what's going to happen is this 4.0 is now going to be a 4.2. 4.3, stuff of that nature, right? So very, very interesting and exciting stuff. Let's go to their website, though. So here we go. So it looks like with EOS, and I think this was the case, they have a lot of other location pages. I like the look and feel of it, maybe designing it just a little bit more, kind of better. Like, I like this, like these progress bars. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I actually really like this. I just think maybe, I don't know, like adding in this map, I think should go kind of on the bottom of the page, having these signature things kind of be more at the top. I think that would be important. And then going into their technical SEO, so their canonical data and page URL are different, so that needs to get fixed. They need to optimize the H1 tags and just honestly all of the header tags. There's a lot of problems there. And then all of these photos, guys, these photos are very, very large on the page. So what's happening is, as Google is indexing this page, they're actually losing rankings simply because of how large this page is. Hence, it's slowing the website down. It's slowing it down on desktop, and it's also slowing it down on mobile, which is obviously not good. And Google essentially is penalizing the website because of it. Again, I really think this is a solid site. I really do. I just think there's maybe some technical and also some design things that they could do just to sprucing it up just a little bit more, right? But yeah, let's go to their Instagram. Let's see what they have to offer here. So EOS, I mean, big company. They have a lot of followers, posts, logo, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, listen, they're getting about 10,000 views every single post. They have a lot of user-generated content, whether it's personal trainers, whether it's people who are in the gym, whether they're, there's a post about Down syndrome. That's awesome. Just to have more inclusion, that's always great. Yeah, I mean, this is cool stuff. Mark Wahlberg, he's been there. That's great. Always good. Nice shout out for Marky Mark there. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think they have a really good understanding of what they're doing for content. I don't really have any, I mean, with a business of this size, I don't really have any tips for them. I think they're doing exactly what I would do. The only thing maybe that they can do a little different is, I don't know if they can take like an FPV drone, which is like a drone about the size of my fist, go into this business and do a quick, cool little walkthrough, but with a drone, kind of what this person did. But yeah, I mean, listen, the place looks unbelievable. This place looks really cool outside. I mean, this is sick. I don't know how much this costs. I think it's like $50 a month, but shit, I mean, they have a sauna, they have an outdoor facility, they have boxing, they have a whole bunch of stuff. So I would love to work out here. I'll be honest. I would work out here in a heartbeat if I'm in the Texas, Houston area for sure. They also have this EOS kind of mascot, I guess you could say. So that's interesting, but I guess it works out because it's kind of, same color scheme, and it's kind of like what the Geico Gecko does. It's kind of what all these other companies are doing, like Jake from State Farm. They have like a mascot or a spokesperson, so that's kind of cool. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think their social media is probably one of the best facets of their marketing. Honestly, I just think they need to fix the Google page for their Houston location. They need to fix some technical things on the website, and they also need to fix some design things as well. Other than that, I mean, these guys have a hell of a marketing strategy. I don't know what they're doing for Google Ads or what they're doing for email, but I think they're doing some really, really good stuff here. That's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed this video at all or got any value out of this, I do free marketing audits for businesses across the country. I've done over about close to 80 videos at this point since I started a couple months ago. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't yet, please, 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 I'm begging you, just hit the subscribe button. I promise you, my videos are worth it. They're very, very valuable. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are on LinkedIn, smash the like button, follow me. I'm on the road to 20,000 there. Otherwise, guys, if you want a free marketing audit yourself, what you can do, and I'll try to, how can I do this? Well, I'll just tell you. You can go to the description of this video, send me an email, sean@needmomentum.com, as well as call our number, 215-607-6482. You can text that number as well as call me. It will go directly, literally, to this phone. So I can give you guys some value, whether it's Google business stuff, website related, ads related, social media, anything related. I can give you guys value and help to grow the business for free. Just going to give you some free value. So otherwise, guys, the day just started. I hope you have a great start to the day. It's beautiful here in Philadelphia after some rainstorms. So hope you guys enjoy the nice weather if you're in Philadelphia or in the Northeast. Thank you for watching.